Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today we will be doing a reading on the upcoming energies that are going to be happening within this September 2024. We're taking a look at the energies that we should be expecting, to be open for, to be cautious of during the month of September. I'm going to be starting off with the Oracle of Shadows of Light and Light to see the overall energies going on for the month. And then we'll go into more details with other oracles and tarot. Please take what please take what resonates. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. Yeah, brain is a little foggy. I just had a nap a while ago. Definitely by September, we're definitely going to be out of Mercury retrograde. We are going to have a partial lunar eclipse in Pisces. So it's definitely going to be, again, shifting energies happening. I'm kind of sensing we might be dying down on intense solar energies. But, things can always change. Spirit, what do you have for the collective for September? September 2024. September 2024. Alright, we have card 13. I am Kali. From death comes rebirth. Definitely the death card is kind of pulling up here, especially being card 13. We're definitely going to be dealing with transformative energies in September. I do sense it's going to be positive transformations. Like I'm kind of being told, maybe for some of you, you are finally completing a cycle. Let me get one more, Spirit. Alright, and we have Angel de los Muertos. Transitions to the spirit realm. And this is card 16. A lot of scorpionic energy that I'm kind of picking up here. So again, with the death card here, I'm also kind of picking up judgment. Yeah, a lot of you are ending a lot of cycles. And I feel that you are being initiated to a new level of your spiritual gifts. For some of you, whatever downloads that you have gotten during the Lion's Gate, they're definitely going to be activating around September. Or at least it's going to be like a push to initiate to activate them. I would recommend checking out my Lionsgate readings, because within those readings talks about a lot of powerful downloads that are coming in and how to sort of like be careful and protect your energy while you're trying to activate these downloads. But yeah, definitely for the month of September, you guys are coming into very heavy spiritual energies. I want to pull up the quick divination for the Angel de los Muertos. Something's telling me to speak on it. I bring you a message from a loved one whose spirit seems to have already departed, but whose physical presence lingers. Excuse me, for whose presence lingers on for now as he or she prepares to depart from this life. The Angel de los Muertos appearance in a reading signifies you must not delay activating this lifetime's purpose. Her message is not only from those who have passed, but of the truth that you can activate your new life while you are still alive. It is no longer necessary to pass to recreate the life contract and purpose you have. Do not wish to leave in order to start anew. Believe that this life is a constant process of creation and that you're at a point where you can end a pattern without ending this life. Energy is changing and death is no longer the greatest reshaper. She comes to visit you now so the fear of mortality passes. And so that you understand, you can begin to rebirth yourself into a new life now. I do see also that this is an energy where you are going to be really honing down for the rest of 2024. Just a lot of completed cycles, new activations going on, and starting new cycles within your life where you are going to feel more connected and incorporated into the spiritual realm and into this earthly realm. Let me see. No, let me pick up some more energy. I'm going to be using the Panther, picking up on some more details. Because, yeah, this feels very transformative and important. This whatever this energy September is going to be bringing you, it's going to help you get through the rest of the year. Especially for the rest of the year, we're going to have, I believe, 3 super moons left. We already just dealt with one. Interesting. A lot of you in the collective are going to be solving some type of issue or drama that has likely been in your bloodline. For some of you, okay, I see what's going on, Spirit. For some of you, what this month is going to do is you are going to bring a cycle or an end to a generational curse within your family. A lot of your ancestors are definitely going to be connecting to you during the month of September because they see that you are the one that's a little bit more closer to being in the more spiritual aspect of life. I guess for some of you in the collective, either you have begun your journey into spirituality or you already have sort of been well incorporated in it. So I do see that your ancestors are going to be talking a lot to you during this month, or at least the start of the month, because it is time for some type of generational curse to end. So first card I have is evidence, detection, investigation, proof. For some of you, you're going to be looking into like your ancestry a lot this month. And you're going to be asking certain questions about events that have happened in the family, why certain people no longer speak, how come no one has ever, been able to like move ahead. Or I'm being even told, like for some of you in the collective, you might have dealt with some type of generational curse where a lot of family members do have like a very violent death or some type of very harsh death, and you're trying to figure out why is that. There are certain patterns and cycles that you see within your family members and within yourself that you know that this is not natural. If anything, this feels supernatural, and I have to get to the bottom of this because whatever this curse is that has been put in my bloodline, it cannot continue, or else it's going to wipe out the whole bloodline. And for a lot of you, like you're going to be the one that decides to, like, you know what, if I have to change certain ways about myself to break this curse within this bloodline, I'm going to have to do that. For a lot of you, that's also why your ancestors are going to be approaching you and speaking to you during this time. They see that you are ready to begin breaking this curse. They see that you have the power, or at least the willpower and the determination to break this curse. Almost in a way, you're going to be the one that's going to save the bloodline, and you're going to be the one that saves your ancestors. Because maybe I'm being told for some of you, your ancestors can't fully ascend because of certain things that are happening in your family line right now, that they have to continue watching over. And of course our ancestors are going to watch over, but there are certain ancestors that have to be pay close attention when it comes to certain family members. I do sense for a lot of you, you have family members who had done a lot of bad and have tainted the bloodline. Either they have went and called in some type of dark entity, or they have committed crimes that they have gotten away with, or have done horrible things to family members that they have not taken accountability for. Because next I have is origin, initiation, creativity, vitality. You're going to be finding the source of how this curse started, or at least where it began, or how it came to be. You're going to be able to pick the pieces up and like place them together in a puzzle in a way. Yeah, I'm seeing in my head like someone gathering a bunch of puzzle pieces that have been scattered on the floor and putting them back. But for some reason, you're going to be the one how to kind of do this more quickly, so you can see like the bigger picture. I'm going to give this heads up for some of you. This might be a little dramatic or shocking, but with this origin card, I am sensing that you are going to actually realize that you're not even part of this bloodline or family that you're in. You are likely from like a distant relative, and somehow you've been placed with other people. For some of you, you're going to probably realize that you were a kidnap victim. I deeply apologize. Because, yeah, with that, I have confinement, captivity, tolerance, unfreedom. You are going to likely put somebody in jail this month for September. For some of you, you have a family member that might be in jail for something that they did not do or commit. And you're going to be able to find evidence, or like the plot hole in a certain story, that even if the person, it doesn't always give a sense of like jail, but it does feel like a family member or a couple of family members have been labeled the black sheep and been kind of like condemned from like seeking help from other family members. You're going to realize that certain family members within your bloodline have purposely put labels on others so that the rest of the family can leave them alone. I do see that you're going to be breaking this person free from whatever confinement that the family has put them in. And then for some of you, unfortunately, you are going to be putting people in jail. If it's not for kidnapping, definitely I'm sensing like I've been kind of picking up a bit of fraud in some of my readings. Like I have had readings where the energies of other family members stealing identities, stealing information from other family members to buy whatever needs that, well, I'm not even going to say needs. Like I see like luxury cars and paying off houses and trips and vacations on other people's expenses. And you're going to come to the bottom of that, and you're going to be like, I don't care if your family, what you did was wrong, and you're going to jail. Because also what the ancestors are seeing from this family member or a group of family members is that they see that they are abusing the bloodline, whatever gifts, inheritances, energies that they have left for the rest of the family to continue to use. They see that it is being abused. Like they did not left certain gifts For other people, it's kind of like, how can I put this, Spirit? Let's just say your great 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 grandmother was a very powerful witch, but she knew how to use her powers, especially for good. She was likely a healer in a town, or someone who gave premonitions about other people to kind of be careful with whatever they were doing in their life. So your grandmother, or even maybe your grandfather, had a spiritual gift. And then along a couple of lines down, someone had that gift but ended up using it for evil, to manipulate, to control, again, condemn, using that power for bad so that they can get whatever they want. And your, ancestors who had these gifts see what is happening and they are very displeased. So here you come, generational breaker, curse breaker, that you are going to be like, I am going to be the one that ends this trend, and I'm going to restore integrity and good and balance back into this bloodline when it comes to our, supernatural powers. Maybe for some of you, it might not be just supernatural powers. It could be restoring like financial energy within the family line, the love and connection and commitment with the bloodline. Like I see maybe for some of you, you have realized that a lot of your family members tend to be like divorced or widowed, and you don't understand why. And you're like, nope, I'm going to be the one that breaks that, because I probably have seen, like with the origins and the evidence, you have seen the patterns and the process of what certain family members do when they get married, or how they lose their marriage. For some it's infidelity, lack of commitment, lack of connection, and you don't want to do that or bring that into the bloodline anymore. So you're also putting that an end to it, confining that energy. Last I have is daydream, optimism, illusion, delirious. I feel like the delirious and illusion energy is a label that you're going to probably deal with for this month, or starting this month in September. Like whatever you're doing, I know there's going to be family members that are going to be coming after you, like why you, like, what's that, like, why are you doing the devil's magic? Like, why are you getting into these things? You're calling evil upon yourself, not knowing that so many family members have called a lot of demons upon themselves by their actions and their behavior. But they're going to be putting like an illusion on you to make it look like you're crazy. You're the one that's bringing in a lot of negative energy into the bloodline when you're actually just cleaning it up. So don't mind whatever projections or labels that your family puts on you, because it doesn't matter at this point. You already know your path, and your ancestors and your guides are helping you through this path and through this process and transformation. I do also sense that with this daydream card here, there are going to be family members that are going to be supportive of you. They're going to see that you are trying your best to help relieve whatever curse or negative energy that has been brought on the bloodline. They may not understand, but they know well enough that you're trying to do something positive. Let's go into more detail with some tarot. I hope you guys are enjoying this message. Please give me a like, share, or subscribe to my channel. If you are interested into hearing more of my content, I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers that are here listening to my messages. I hope you are receiving the insight that you need. Now, Spirit, let me get some tarot and go into more detail about this situation. For some of you that may be dealing with that, the labeling kind of energy, if it's not coming from your family, it may come from like your friends. Like, oh, what's going on here? Hocus pocus. Like, if they don't have anything positive to say, ignore them. As a matter of fact, this is something that you should keep to yourself. Do not let anyone know that you're like investigating energies into your bloodline. You're gonna probably have to be a little bit more discreet about how you're asking questions and getting in some type of insight. Because yeah, there are gonna be some family members that might give you the runaround or just blatantly lie to your face. Oops, that's way too many, Spirit. But yeah, at the end of this, like, I feel like at the end of September, you're definitely going to be a champion for your ancestors. Way too many, Spirit. Also, I'm not surprised to really see this energy. And, you know, we're coming up upon fall season, the time that I'm doing this reading. So, you know, it's like the beginning of the veil kind of thinning and the spookiness coming out. So, excuse me. First card I have for evidence is the Star. New path to whatever information comes across you, especially evidence. For a lot of you, this is going to be a rebirth of something opening up or starting to understand why a certain curse or energy has been placed in your bloodline. And I do see with the Star card here, you're going to be the one that cleans it up. Maybe for some of you, you're like, oh my God, out of all people, why me? Like, why do I gotta be the generational curse breaker? Why do I gotta clean up the bloodline? It is because your ancestors see that you are capable of doing it. And they have trust and, sorry, Xbox noises. And they have trust and faith in you to do this. If anyone, they see you are the most capable of breaking this curse because you are not allowing yourself to participate in certain energies or cycles that have caused for this curse to continue to linger. So they see you as this Star card here, the one that's going to be renewing the bloodline, cleansing the bloodline, continuing the practice of the good magic and the good energies within this world. They see that you're capable of that, and they wish for you to, you know, bring this back into their bloodline. All of their sacrifices should not be in vain. You know, all of this work and energy that they have put within the family, it should not go into vain because people want to be selfish or want to be cruel and unjust. That is not right to your ancestors, and it's not right to you and to the future bloodlines. So I know it is quite a responsibility, but it is a responsibility that you are going to be able to handle and do. With Origin, I have the Ace of Swords. So we're definitely going to be discovering truths about certain things in the family. How curses began. How, you know, why certain energies are prone to so many family members. Like I'm being told, like maybe for some of you, you're going to realize like why certain family members get ill so quickly. Why, again, marriages and relationships don't last. Why, no matter how much you work and earn, the money always slips away. You're going to be coming into the discovery of that truth and realizing the process of how to undo these things. With confinement, I have the Seven of Cups, And then I have the Hanged Man. Now, this part right here, I feel like this is definitely going to be like a murky process. Again, you're gonna have certain family members that are gonna kind of give you the runaround, or again, they're gonna come and just lie to your face. So you have to use your discernment and your trust in the universe to show you the energies that are right and that are of truth. Because, yeah, this Seven of Cups here, it is like, again, this feels like an energy that someone has done something in your bloodline that they don't want for it to be discovered. Again, going back with that confinement energy, like making sure the truth is confined. So they're going to be giving multiple stories. But take it in this way. Every time someone lies, they have to use a truth as a base for that lie. So when you hear different stories from different family members, see where there is some type of consistency and go from there. Because, yeah, I am sensing that there are going to be different people with different perspectives and different views of what has happened over the years. So you got to kind of use your discernment. And I'm kind of even told, like with this Hanged Man, like you're going to have to use your third eye to distinguish what is truth and what is false. You are going to be able to pick up the pattern in the lie and understand what's going on and how you can move forward and release this truth or release certain people from whatever confined energy that they have dealt with, including yourself. Last, for Daydream, I have the Hermit and I have the King of Cups. So with this Hermit, we're definitely going into, well, yeah, right now we're actually in Virgo season as I'm doing this. So definitely for this Virgo season, you are going to be kind of being the private investigator. Virgos are all about analytical energy. Now, caring, of course, and being helpful, but super analytical. They love details. For me as a Virgo moon, like I gotta know the details. However, with this King of Cups here, it's like, okay, it goes back to kind of like what I was saying earlier about the labels and whatever name calling people are going to put on you. You're definitely going to be above that. You know your worth, you know the truth, you know your power and your wisdom. And you're not going to allow anyone to sink your energy in. You're above this water. Like in the traditional tarot, with the King of Cups, the waters are a lot more choppy and erratic. And you're going over that erratic behavior. You're not allowing whatever energies of other family members to deter you from the truth. Hold on, I'm seeing something. Yeah, so with the Star and the Hermit, as you can see, the Hermit kind of has a similar star to what's going on here. So I also take this as this is a new gift that your ancestors are going to be giving to you that's going to help guide you to whatever truths and solutions and answers that you need to break this generational curse. It's like, oh my God, it's kind of like in a video game where it's like you're like the main character is lost and they don't know, like they're probably lost in a cave or in a forest and they don't have any source of light to see where they're going or understand what's around them. And then a magical being comes in and gives them a source of light. This is your ancestors sending you a new source of light, a new source of divine energy that they trust you with. And I'm putting enhancement on the trust because again, this is energies have been abused in your bloodline, so they see that you're capable of having such a powerful energy that they're going to be giving this energy to you. And then with it being in the lantern, you're going to be able to find a way on how to use this energy and get yourself and whoever is left of your bloodline out of this curse and bringing this new energy into the future bloodline. I am going to pull one more card though for the daydream. See what else is going to happen for this month. So no matter like what type of illusions or lies your family tries to throw at you, you're still going to be able to see the truth. Or you're going to be able to break the curse. Take all three? Okay. So, I have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, these are 4 cards. Okay. Spirit. Then I have the Hierophant. That's a lot. Then I have the Lovers. And then I have the 2 of Wands. Ooh, yeah, this is a lot going on here. But Spirit said to take it. I kind of do see what's happening. So, of course, with the Wheel of Fortune, you are turning the wheel of karma for your bloodline. Whatever has been incorrected, has been disrupted, has been shut down or lagged, you are bringing movement into that energy once more. Whatever magic that people thought was lost, it's going to be coming and flowing into your life again. And for other family members. I'm going to say certain family members because there are going to be some family members that whatever energy that they have used and abused, this karmic wheel is coming to take that away from them. And then with the Hierophant, you are now establishing new connections to your bloodline when it comes to practicing whatever light magic that you are using. So it's kind of like you're taking certain traditions that you're going to likely come across when you're looking up things about your bloodline, and you're going to be reapplying them, but kind of like with a new kind of twist, or like in a way where you're going to be able to understand and future generations are going to be able to understand. And then with the Lovers, bringing in harmony and connection into your bloodline once more. Excuse me. And I do see, especially with the Lovers, there's definitely going to be a renewed connection to the ancestors, to your guides, and to a lot of angels within your bloodline. It's like they're there, but after the work that you do, the bond and the cords that are connecting you to your ancestors and to your guides and angels are just going to be reinforced and strengthened. And then last, with the 2 of Wands, now that certain energies have been cleared and blockages and barriers have dissipated, you are going to be able to figure out what you want to do with your life now that this curse is broken. Now you're able to see things a lot more clearer and better. Also for other family members. Now that you're going to also likely be the example for a lot of family members to change a lot of energies in their life. They're going to see, well, if they were able to break out of certain patterns and cycles, I can do the same thing too. Going back with this confinement energy, people who felt like they were going to be stuck in the same way for the rest of their life, they're going to see you as inspiration, as to take your willpower. Excuse me, hold on, Spirit, how do you want me to say this? They're going to see you as inspiration, as how willpower helps overcome certain obstacles when it comes to like certain issues in the family bloodline. Maybe for some of you, like it's even more simple. Like maybe it's like for some of you, you're like in a family where you have to have a certain degree and a certain job if you want to be respected and well liked, and you're just like, well, I'm not going to do that because in this bloodline, we have had different jobs and different careers, and I'm going to bring something new into the bloodline, and that's going to be very inspirational for now and future generations. So yeah, that's why I'm saying like your ancestors are saying like you are their champion, and you should be grateful and proud of this title that they want to give to you, of these energies that they want to lend to you, of these connections that you're going to have. Let's wrap up this reading with some final messages from the Clo. Let's see what the Clo has to say about this. Okay. Let me get one more spot. So, first card I have from the Clo is the Twin. So, this kind of gives me Gemini energy. We just got the Lovers here. You could be a Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You can have Gemini aspects in your chart. So, with the Twin here, again, reestablishing balance, yin and yang, light and dark within the bloodline. This is you understanding the energies that have been disrupted and bringing harmony back into them. Give me 1 second. Oh, interesting. So Spirit just told me for some of you with this Twin card here, you're going to likely be finding like a long lost sibling, or even like long lost family members, and bringing them together with your bloodline, because maybe also a curse, this bloodline curse has happened because certain family members were taken away by other families. So there has been like this emptiness or gap within the bloodline that needs to be restored by bringing in back this person into your bloodline, or like, you know, letting them know like, oh hey, like maybe for some of you, like with this Twin card, I'm picking up this might be like ancestry work. So you might be getting in contact with a lot of family members through ancestry, and let them know like, oh hey, you're part of this bloodline, or like I'm a part of your family. So I do see like that connection being established once more. And then last, for the Clo, I have the Thunder card here. This is a very powerful energy that the divine and that your ancestors are using together. With this Thunder card here, whatever force within the curse, that is trying to block you or deter you or break you down, this Thunder card is going to be activated to strike down this curse energy. Give me 1 second. This Thunder card has been like wanting to be used for a long time, meaning there has been a like this what's the word I'm looking for? It's just been a built up of this energy that the ancestors have had, but they have not been able to execute because, again, of the mess that this generational curse has been put on the bloodline. But when you find the source, the origin, the evidence of where this came from and who caused it and why, this is when they're going to be able to use this Thunder card. And whatever built up energy that they have had from, you know, the past lives till now, they're going to use that energy to strike down that curse clean. Like it's going to be like eradicated. Because you're going to be the one that is going to create the path for this curse to be eradicated. That's why they're trusting you with this energy. That's why they're trusting you with this mission, with this process. Because you're going to be the one that delivers, again, with the Star and the Thunder, you're cleansing the bloodline of this curse. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insights and messages. I would definitely appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel and seeing my messages. I really hope that whatever you take from this reading, you can apply, and that you have received the insights and energies that is needed for your journey. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. My collective this September, you definitely have quite the work coming up, but it's work that you're not going to be able to be overwhelmed with. The ancestors and your guides and the Lord are going to be guiding you through this process. They have trust and faith that you will help your ancestors and overcome whatever cycles and blockages and whatever traps and curses that you and your family had dealt with for generations to end. They know that you are going to be the one that brings an end to this. Again, going back to the labels and the name calling, don't pay no mind to it. You are at the King of Cups at this point. Whatever they say is relevant because you have multiple people in your family line, those that you apply that to your situation, how you see fit. So if you got a lying ass family and they're basically calling you names and such, don't believe them. Focus on your energy, on your intuition, finding your evidence and coming down to the bottom of this truth. And especially with the Ace of Swords here, you will be receiving and uncovering the truth. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.